Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast on our Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 view, this time on Fallen City. On the right side playing the Renegade Guard Vraksian Militia, we have TheLaughingMax. And on the left side playing the Imperial Fist, we have Vraksian from the team Bad. So I didn't even read that in the game. Interesting. I normally don't tell when I random, so I randomed the Renegade Guard here, and I was thinking, what can I do with the Renegade Guard, as I'm not very versatile with them. I was like, let's get an offensive turret, the Magister, and a hell of a lot of, and then the quick tier 2 kinda was my idea. Let's see how this pans out. On the other side we have two preachers, no, one preacher. One preacher only into tactical marines. How is this resource line? Okay. Interesting. We will not have enough resources for another Space Marine squad. So his capping game is very delayed. I'm very interested in Balter's games, as he has... he's just a better player than I am all around. But let's see what he does here. The preachers cap very fast, so this may be one thing, and they aren't as slow anymore. They found some better boots, I guess. And yeah, my idea is to get a turret over here, be absolutely nuisance. The downside for the Torrential turret for the Renegade Guard is it is cheap, but it's also very frail with only 500 HP. And in comes the Siege Marines and the Space Marines over here, and I kept more or less my half of the map. Have one generator already. And have the Magister over here getting the bloody-handed Reaver, which was in the past very potent, got nerfed a bit from his stats, so maybe I should not go 2, but let's go 1-1 for example, would have been probably better. And now the Torrential also starts firing. Sometimes you need to make a little manual moves to it. I now have also my volunteers, not that they will help much, as these are basically made paper mache 90 HP per model, so this is basically nothing. Yeah, the one downside with these offensive ideas is that if you cannot hold them, that's a big downside obviously. And also if you can hold them, you have a lot of requisition drained and you're not getting a fast tier 2 as I initially planned. You see here the Militia dying easily, the bloody-handed Reaver actually surviving, not the Magister himself. So down goes my turret. He uses his tech marines very good with it. The preachers, look at him, always having the defensive aura around his space marines. And of course having the siege captain as well. Now, not sure if he can stand over here for a long time. At least he wants to go into heavy cover. Heavy cover and the cover bonuses from the preachers do in fact stack. So we'll have a lot of damage mitigation over here. On hindsight, upgrading this point is a mistake. I want to use all my power to get a fast tier 2 and do not want to upgrade any points. This is 75 power, which I am now away again from the tier 2. On the other side, what is his tech progression? He has enough power but not enough requisition, getting now even the armory, so he usually likes the T1.5 game. And also you saw the very quick capture rate from the preachers with the siege captain, basically capturing this relic faster than other factions to capture their strategic points. Now I'm off a bit to scout if he's getting this critical location incomes in the heavy cover and attacking this. This was using nothing really, it's just the aura. Wow. Now he uses the ability on the preachers to do some more damage to basically anything, but most importantly against listening posts. And yeah, wow. I also have some units inside here and trying to do as much damage as I can, but you see the damage mitigation is so unbelievably high. You need so much fire to kill one singular space marine. Not sure if he... yeah, you're probably also getting bionics, no plasma pistols now. So yeah. Tier 2 is probably not on the way. No, tier 2 is not on the way for me either. I should click it. I'm a bit behind. Not playing my perfect game here. And now trying to be a nuisance, running away. Because one thing the Imperial Fists are not is fast on their feet. And maybe I can get a listing post here. Maybe I should have even gone to the generator, which would be a way more juicier target than the listing post over here. Getting more and more gens now, getting now some upgraded points as well at some point, so I want to get very nice economy lead in tier 2. If I'm able to get there. Also adding now some assault marine, something that the general guard factions cannot really deal with very well, is fast and sturdy melee troops. There's now one fully reinforced space marine, one breacher, and soon one other one. The attack marines also with the combi plasma also being quite the nuisance. Now running away with my volunteers and trying to hold map. I have my 2 criticals, should have also gotten the last one. Now you see my economy climbing up. We have 90, 104 and 40 against 98 and 20 now. Economy lead is in my hands. Yeah, getting fast tier 2 and some vehicles normally is quite potent. I was aware that it's Imperial Fist, so this might not be the best play overall, because they have very good anti-vehicle options even in tier 1. With the ability you can use with the siege captain on space marines, with the breachers, with the melter grenades as well. Trying to get a Tyranno turret over here to be even more of a nuisance with this listening post and the rental turret over here, but you see again the HP issue. It would have helped me a lot in the fight over here, but I was a bit too late on that. Getting now my first mechanized command, so I'm tier 2 now. Tier 2 is still not on the way, I guess. Yeah, he's playing a full tier 1.5 push, so he's very committed in this push. Has still 1 space marine. Yeah, still only the 3 squads over here. The trifecta, I guess. The mighty trifecta, and getting the upgrades and everything. These guys are fast and furious. Are these 2 assault marines? No, it's just 1 big squad. No, give me a second. There's are two assault marines, so that's why. 2 assault marines, 1 breacher, very fast in the capping. And now I have even the turbo plasma generator, so I have quite the economy. I will get some chimeras. Morale damage in the form of hellhounds aren't the greatest, as these Imperial Fists fight harder when the morale is broken. And I saw the issue, so I even got another mechanized command, and now you can probably see the ability being used momentarily. Or is he just walking in like crazy? Yeah, he's just for now walking in like crazy and using the melter bombs over here. And now comes the rockets. First the melter bombs and then the rockets. Very nicely done. I put now here a lot of units inside my mechanized command, so it shoots out of all barrels basically. A lot of shooty, but these assault marines, they just don't care. They have so much HP. Oh my god, is there even 1 model lost by now? Big explosion, running away in the cover. In comes now more chimeras. But yeah, you need to be very wary about this. Becomes more assault marines, and now having still 3 units inside over here. Tier 2 is now on the way for him. Resources very much used. I have so much power now. Could start the economy upgrade for requisition, and I should use it. He deals a lot of damage against this infantry command. 4 chimeras firing and barely taking it then. Now it's 4 chimeras, before it was 3. I could not get them the heavy stubber add-on, as I have not a Renegade Tactica. Now repairing with 3 of my units, but I still cannot do it. So this is sad. Only a handful of models lost by him over here. And yeah, now having also fortified this position with some bolters, so I cannot really engage with my chimeras. I try to get a position, but yeah, I wasn't aware if he's tier 2 or not, but he's actually, that's a nice move because it's so cheap. Getting some more HP on this, and once they are tier 2 you can get the add-on for the autocannon. So now I have 4 chimeras and he has a lot of infantry. I'm tier 2, he is now also tier 2. The Renegade Tactica is soon to be here. and I should have gotten some more units from the infantry command like 10 minutes ago. Now getting the upgrade of the requisition, also way overdue. And now my idea is I cannot use this camera very well here. Might as well try to get some damage done. And there's one weakness in the Imperial Fists, and that is their power economy. It is all in this one generator over here. What is he getting? Even more infantry upgrades. So he is very much committed in this very hard committal over here. Now I remember that I can build also something else than just vehicles. So I built the heavy weapon squad. Not that I can really defend it very well. So maybe I should have gotten the what I call the Beastmen. Would have probably been the better option over here, or just some general militia with grenade launchers or something. Not sure, something like that. But here's my first heavy weapon team. Decided to get just another one, not a mortar or a lascan. Lascan is not needed. Mortar may be good, but yeah. Now killing some units, the heavy weapon team, and also some units over here. But he is getting way ahead in the economy. I have 1,000 power just sitting there, cannot do really much. And yeah, also deploying and redeploying, which is stupid. I thought I could reinforce when deploying, and even some more units inside this infantry command, but yeah, there's just too much Imperial Fist firepower over here. They do not care. These assault marines will go down probably over here, but they have done so much. Not even going down. In comes another melter bomb, and down it goes. And so also will be, of course, the heavy weapon team. For now, it's still firing a bit, but yeah, there's not a lot of HP getting targeted down, and then I call GG. Very topsy-turvy game on my part. Yeah, it's when you random, it's basically hit or miss with the strategy that you use. Getting an offensive turret normally is takes your opponent off guard. Not so much if you are fighting Balter, as he has played this game for years now, so he knows all about these shenanigans. Basically having all the map now over here, actually capping these points. This one not, but he still has his side well under control and got me pinned back. I killed his generator, so he should have no power income, but he doesn't care. He has also no power. Interesting, he used all his power to the last drop, so this is actually good because he couldn't get a lot of these combi weapon melter. Yeah, so not a lot of anti-vehicle. The general idea is good, but I didn't got enough vehicles to make it work. Not sure if a Hellhound, for example, would have been better. It has some AoE damage at least and stuff like that. Not sure. What are your thoughts? But yeah, as usual, GG's to Balter as usual. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!